child's play, not the Chucky kind. Cal Raleigh shuffles to the plate.
Catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Icebreaker is a strike. Turns out the previous pitch was a setup. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Ground ball to the left side. Witt. Now the throw to first on the run. That ends the frame. 6 up and 6. Cal Raleigh is the leadoff hitter this inning. Made him look a little foolish there. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
Jose Ramirez comes to the plate. Aggressive swing on the first pitch, and well struck. Going back, and on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Crow Armstrong strolls to the plate with a lead thanks to Jose Ramirez. Throws one in the dirt. That was Phil. Cranks one deep. Gonna need a ladder. That one is out of here. Pete Crow Armstrong changes the scoreboard. Yoan Moncada comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Changeup is good for a strike. That was saucy. A swing and a soft liner. That's a base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Wilyer Abreu is now at the plate. Hit on the ground, and he goes up the middle for a base knock. That holds the runner at second, not looking to test that arm in center. That's probably the right call. Mark Vientos up now with 2 runners on base.
Now pitching, Adam Ottavino.
The sweeper misses for a ball. Crimson Tide, 2 runners on. That was filthy. It's the sweeper that misses. Goes with the sweeper. Goes to it for the 3rd time. He's just guessing. Puts it on the ground, back to the pitcher. Throw to second. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. The Crimson Tide played 2 runs in the frame, and now they lead by 2.
You need, can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision, had a dream.
Mark Vientos, ready to go.
Mark Vientos.
Witt. And one away in the top of the third. Ken Griffey Jr. approaches the box as a parallel 3 card. Catches the plate with pitch number 1. Swung on and lifted to right. Tatis settles under it. Minimum effort, maximum result. Yoan Moncada comes up for his first AB of the game.
Yoan Moncada.
Not happening. Didn't even think about swinging. The pitch. Swings, puts it on the ground to the left side. Play made, and that ends the inning. 9 up. Bobby Witt Jr. bats first this inning. Clearly not a guy you want to allow on the bases.
Witt Jr.
Ball with the cutter missing the zone. In the air, out to right. Soto on the move. Puts it away for the out. Marte now. He delivers power from one side and high contact from the other. Fouled away. The 0-1. Cutter off the plate for a ball. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Sweeper misses the zone. On the ground to second. Albies. And 2 away.
Got him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. up now to face a pitcher from the World Baseball Classic Series.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Got him swinging at air. That's ripped to right, down the line. And it's a foul ball. Tatis waits. Off the plate with the cutter. Goes back to the cutter.
Outside.
Strike 3, and they go down in order. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll be right back.
Who am I? You know the name. You know the name. Who am I? You know the name.
Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Garrett Crochet gets another go at this lineup as we start the new frame. You can't do it much better. They're still without a hit. Schwarber in the box now and takes strike 1. Lays off. You read that pitch the entire way. Not going for that. Foul ball. And the pitch. In the air to right center. Crow Armstrong moves under this one. Squeezes it, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff hitter. Ozzie Albies ready to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Spoils it. Ballers, 1 down, bases empty. Fastball good for a strike. Rejected that offer. keeps it going. Witt. And that's out number 2. Juan Soto at the dish. 0 for 1, looking to change that here.
Juan Soto.
Goes with the sinker. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Gets a piece. Strike 3, and it's a clean inning for Crochet. Cal Raleigh leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it. The 0-1 now. Man, that was close. Delivers a sweeper, but it misses the plate. Yeah, not touching that one. And down goes the leadoff man. Getting ready to hit,
Now
Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Sitting fastball, Ramirez connects for a base hit single. Good piece of hitting there, and now they have a runner aboard.
Now batting for the Crimson Tide.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the box with a runner on first.
Crow Armstrong.
Throws over. Crow Armstrong at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Can we get a different ump? Asking for a friend. Good enough if you ask me. Misses inside. Ball 4. Yoan Moncada up now with runners at first and second. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Now pitching.
The Ballers dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Zach Britton. Pitch kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And no advancement on the bases. Two-0 is the count now. Here's the pitch, and both runners are on the move. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. Ramirez scores. Stuck in a rundown. Here's the tag, and he's out. Wilyer Abreu next to hit after the RBI single. You confused him there. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Cut on and misses. It's a strikeout. The Crimson Tide plate a run in the inning, and now they're up 3. Connor Griffin leads off with his team playing from behind. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Delivers a strike. Swung on and lifted to right center. Tatis settling under it. Makes the catch. And now it's Jorge Polanco.
First baseman, Jorge Polanco.
It's a strike, went with the cutter. That ball is driven hard. Oh, the sound off the bat. It's a perfect blast, and it's out of here. Goodbye, baseball. So it's just a 2-run game as they slice into the lead. Cal Raleigh gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. 0 for 1 on the day. Crochet gets the swing and miss. Just an exploratory mission. Stays on the cutter long enough to foul it away. The line to the pitch. Tried to steal a strike, but that's illegal. Hammers one deep. Where will this one come down? Out of here. A Diamond Dynasty homer. They've gone back-to-back. A 1-2 punch. Mark Vientos comes to the plate now as the tying run following the homer. I didn't much like it either. The 1-0. Swings and lifts one to left center. Abreu drifts under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. The batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Flied out to right field his first time. No bite.
That's the ball.
Cutter finds the zone. No, thank you. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch. That missed the zone. Spit on that one. Stays in the fight. Needs a breather. Junior waits. Staying alive. Griffey ready. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. They played 2 runs in the frame, but they're still playing from behind. Mark Vientos ready to start this inning.
Mark Vientos. Now pitching.
The Ballers make a change on the mound as they turn to Devin Williams. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Swings and drills one. Running out of room. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out.
Ball 1.
Witt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That makes it 2-0. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Straight back and foul. Soto bolting towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Digging in,
Now
Ketel
batting
Marte.
for Baltimore, second baseman,
Hard ground ball to the hot corner. Marte retired. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate.
Right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In the air to right. Soto giving his all. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We've played 5. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Yoan Moncada gets us going in this frame.
Yoan Moncada.
Foul ball. 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a drive. Catches it right at the wall. Kyle Schwarber ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Still in the air. And that's down in the corner. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, second base.
Ozzie Albies strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Stay patient.
That's the ball.
Now pitching.
Mason Miller, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. A runner on second to deal with in this situation. A 2-run gap on the scoreboard. There's a strike on the outside corner. .102, and it's a foul ball. Takes a lead with 1 gone. Hit on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. One of the best managers of the strike zone at the plate now. Here's Juan Soto. Not biting. There's the gas once again. Wow. Good thing there's no birds here. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Miller wraps it up without allowing any runs to score. And it remains a 2-run battle.
Just put on your best and relieve your stress.
Cal Raleigh, the first to hit this inning. This card has one of the best power ratings in the game, especially against righties. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. 1-1 now. The pitch. Delivers a ball. Hangs in there. The pitch. Goes with the fastball. He's seen it 3 times now. And we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. And it's a leadoff walk. Next to the plate in co-op, Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching, Lee Smith.
If we're grading on effort, that's a strike. Someone get him a compass. Runs the count to 1-2. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Strike 3. Sends the first batter he faces back to the dugout. Pete Crow Armstrong, freshly dealt to the plate. Swings, puts it on the ground to the right side. That one finds its way through. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Now batting for Baltimore.
Yoan Moncada ready to swing it, and this is a power rating that gives righties nightmares. The count is 1-0. Runs it back with the heater. I see, just playing with your food now. That's the fastball. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Hit hard to first. Goes to second for 1. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. 6 innings in the books. And a pair of runs still separates these teams. Connor Griffin gets us going this inning.
Number 75.
First pitch is a strike. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. This one looks like trouble. He turns for second. And that's good enough for a leadoff double.
At the plate for the Ballers. First
Jorge Polanco ready to swing it with a runner on second. Goes with the fastball for a strike. Wise choice. Swinging a rocket. This one's not coming back, so you might as well wave goodbye. A game-time blast. And just like that, they have their 3rd home run of the game. Cal Raleigh comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. Straight back off the... The Crimson Tide go to their bullpen, and taking the mound, Devin Williams. He comes into this game in a huge spot, late with the swing there. Not finished yet. The 0-2. Didn't even flinch. Swing and hits it deep. Watch it go. This one is gone. And with one swing of the bat, they take the lead. Well, that swing changes everything. Well, you just delivered the goods. Must feel nice. Vientos swings through it for strike 1. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. One more time. Vientos ready. Was that on purpose? Strike 3. That's just character development. You'll be better for it. Ken Griffey Jr. in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. First pitch catches the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Tries to hold up, and they rule it a ball. U-G-L-Y. That pitch ain't got no alibi. Keeps the plate appearance going. Fly ball left center field. Crow Armstrong using his speed, hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Yoan Moncada shuffles to the plate for his next at bat.
Yoan Moncada.
And fouled away. That's a moonshot. Did anyone put a tracking device on that ball? No? Okay, we're never getting it back. They get some insurance here in the 7th. So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen. Mark Davis, the Crimson Tide, make the change following the home run. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Juan Soto at the dish with a runner on first. 0-1 to start. No dice. That one ran inside, almost got it. Scared of you. Curveball makes it a full count. Soto swings and gives it a ride. Drifting back is Tatis. It's gone. Juan Soto will touch them all. So now it's a 5-run game here in the late stages. Connor Griffin digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. First pitch good for a strike. Doesn't connect. He was late. Fastball. Strike 3. Inning over. Stretch time. You know, my Warrior 2 pose. Okay, I figured it out. Warrior 2 pose takes less effort, which is exactly why I'm better at it. Abreu stands in now and watches strike 1. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Mark Vientos. Steals himself into the box. Off the plate. Gets under it and pops it up. Polanco waiting for it. And out number 1 on the grab. One of the young dynamic stars in the game, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate.
Bobby Witt Jr.
100 miles per hour and foul. Crimson Tide, 1 down, runner at first. Might want to offer him a map. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 up and 3 down. And it's still a 5-run game. Jorge Polanco. Leading things off, up by 5. Eric Gagne in the game, taking over on the mound. Started to swing, and they say the bat never went around. Across the letters at 99. Strike 2, and maybe we see the fastball one more time. Dirty pitch, and not the good kind. That pitch must have been rigged.
At the plate for the baller. Catcher,
Cal Raleigh comes up to bat in the 8th. A swing-free zone. Crow Armstrong moves under it. Out, and I think he had time to make a tick-tock before that one landed. Mark Vientos steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. 0-1 the count. A little out front, he swings through it. Strike three, inning over. That was his... Welcome back. It's a 5-run game. Ketel Marte leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. Direct deposit. Another trip to the gas station. Just swinging at the breeze. And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout. Fernando Tatis Jr. up next to the dish. 0 for 3 after a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. Looks like they'll be stretching this one. Tag and save.
He made it safe.
That's a 2-bagger. Kyle Rollins steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. First pitch is off the plate.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Darren O'Day. Here's the 1-0. And it gets down. That's a base hit. Tatis coming home. And he touches home. And they get one back. Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That was nasty. Tough crowd, tough crowd. The Crimson Tide no longer with the lead here in Diamond Dynasty. Popped up left field. Schwarber coming on quickly. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate.
Center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Doesn't get much closer than that. Uncle Charlie misses the zone. Foul ball. Runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and makes good contact. I mean, really good contact. Watch this one go. See you later. It's a multi-home run game performance. Lifted in the air to right center. Soto trying to get to it, brings it in. That's out number 3. The Crimson Tide played 3 runs in the Ken Griffey Jr. leads off, leading by 2. And hits one on the ground. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Nothing sneaks by you. Pitcher with the advantage now at 1-2. They ring him up right away. He went around. Yoan Moncada in the batter's box, boasting a fantastic power rating against right-handed pitchers. Fouls off the heater. Here comes a pitch. 0-2 is the count. Breaks the wrists and goes around. Strike 3. Kyle Schwarber peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. This one smashed down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 on the way. Make him come to you. No thanks. Late with the swing there. Marte handles, gets him easily, and it ends the inning. We head to the bottom half of the ninth. Back now, and we've reached the final frame. Looking to wrap things up. You're playing from ahead, and just one job left. Aroldis Chapman, the new pitcher, and he's on to try to lock this thing up. Garcia at the plate as he swings through strike one. Fouls it with 2 strikes. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. We'll do it again. One, two, the count. Not done yet. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Swung on and lifted to center. Griffin glamping under it. Hauls it in, and one gone. So up next to the dish, Mark Vientos. Slider misses for a ball. Two out of the count now. Put that one in the toaster. James McCann has a bat and ready to swing it as a pinch hitter. 2-1, the pitch. Someone left the oven on. Swings and lifts one to right. Soto makes the grab. Bobby Witt Jr. is up now. He's 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. In the air, headed to right center. Soto galloping towards it. Out. And that does it. The Crimson Tide come up short in this co-op matchup. You'll shake this one.